EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From Sheboygan, Wisconsin, it's live final round coverage of the season opening event, the Wisconsin Open. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, a lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round, safely in the fairway at 1. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Hi Rich, it's great to be here. We are in for an adventurous ride today, the backdrop of blue Lake Michigan. But finding the short grass, the fairway, one of the hardest things to do around here, so we're off to a promising start.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Just 5 feet left. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And she's going to hold on at 5 under. Frank, how about the par 5, 597 yards second hole?
They give you a chance here. If you can hit a long drive down the left side, it starts to open up. But even a drive that finds the fairway down the right side, you might think it's okay, but chances are you can have a blind second shot.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And you really could not have placed this ball any better. Down the left half of this fairway, opening up that green beautifully to give this a crack in 2.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. A birdie opportunity at 2, and Nota Begay is down there.
And this is a nice, smooth right-to-lefter. This is the go zone.
Yeah, tough to know just how far out to the right to play that one. I mean, that was not far enough. That finished off for a par here at the second. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Now the stunning 188-yard par 3 third here at Whistling Straits.
Yeah, the green angles to the left, you have to be careful because it's well protected by those huge bunkers and dunes on the left.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Birdie putt coming up, but you gotta think anything inside of 7 or 8 feet here is pretty darn good. That's just downright embarrassing. On the putting surface, and now off on the fringe. Wow. Okay, no problem with that one. Frank, this is a big hole right here. The fourth, it is almost 500 yards, par 4.
And you can see the bunkers and the mounding down the right side. Believe it or not, that's actually where you should aim your tee shot and just let the contours move that ball towards the middle of the fairway.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And the fourth here at Whistling Straits is challenging enough. You just have to find the fairway. That's what we've done here, so still a chance of making a par or better.
"12 feet still to go." You betcha, what a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And she moves to 6 under par. Ready to tee off here at the fifth. It is a 603-yard snaking par 5.
Yeah, really, there's no way you can carry that water on the right side. 340 yards finds the fairway on that line, so that's not really worth it. Ideally, just hit it down the left side. Take your medicine.
And that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it's a smart play to take it down the left-hand side here at the 5th hole, and most likely we're looking at 3 shots from here on in.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. That one just gonna sneak on by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and she's going to stay at 6 under par. Hole number 6, and another scenic view off the tee. It's a 409-yard par 4.
Yeah, the hole is well bunkered around the 300-yard mark. Ideally, you want to have that tee shot just short of that. Then it's not too hard a second shot.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
I really like her golf swing, and that's another good shot. She should be happy with that one.
Down to Iona. This for birdie.
Yeah, this is a sweeping putt from left to right. It's going to do that pretty much the entire way as it trundles to the hole.
That is really well read. That had a pretty substantial break to it, so that is well judged. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And her score's going to stay right where it is. Frank, there's a good reason they call this 7th hole shipwreck. It's 221 yards long, and there is plenty of trouble to the right.
Yeah, water, rocks, bunkers, all sorts of things. But really, when you look at the hole another way, it shapes up for a left to right shot.
Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up flying the green. Looking now at her second to this par 3. Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. This one have enough going on for you? 506 yards, and it's a par 4 this 8th hole. Count them. There are more than 100 bunkers on this hole. So what you need to do is favor the left side, because if you don't, there is that steep drop off right into Lake Michigan, all those dunes, all those bunkers on the right. Focus. Focus. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Frank, when we stop staring at Lake Michigan in the background, what should we be focusing on?
Well, somehow you're going to have to thread a long iron in between those bunkers right and Lake Michigan.
That is straight into the thick stuff. Nah, that's not going to escape it. That is not the worst shot in the world, but obviously could have been better.
Certainly. Definitely hoping to try and get inside 3 feet, but it's a little outside that.
Well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And with it, she'll fall to 6 under par. Headed to the clubhouse now for a hot dog and a soda at the turn. But first, a little bit of business here with this par 4 9.
And this is going to take a straight tee shot. Trouble on both sides of this fairway. Also, be very, very aware of the shape of this fairway. It's downhill and slopes left to right.
Iona, a second coming up.
And it is a tough par 4 to finish this front 9. Being in this section of the fairway has opened up the green nicely, but beware of 7 Mile Creek that snakes its way down the right-hand side.
No, excellent shot. I love it when it's the right distance. This one's just a little to the right. Nothing wrong with that.
A look here at birdie.
And this is pretty flat all the way. I don't think there's much in it at all.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will mean it's a front 9 score of 35, 1 under par. Starting off the backside with a 391-yard par 4 10th. Best to try and hug the left side of the fairway. You have to avoid the deep bunker on the right, which demands a 240-yard carry. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Frank, safety off the tee. Now what happens on this second shot?
This green, Rich, is just elevated a little bit, so you can't just sort of grab a wedge and just hit away willy-nilly. You've got to be careful here. You must flight that shot in properly to make it land softly on the green.
And this going to wind up on the fringe and not particularly close either. Bit of a misstep there from a pretty good number. So that's in for par to start this backside. And her score is going to stay right where it is. 645-yard par 5 11th. They call this hole the sandbox, and hopefully, Frank, you're not picking up the shovel here.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. If you're reaching this par 5 and 2, then you don't belong on this planet.
Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning.
Good second shot, that last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. A birdie putt here at the 11th.
And this is one where you just got to keep the hand steady and the wrist quiet, making sure you get it started on line.
No, kind of underread that one, and it winds up missing below the hole. Yeah, came out of that one quickly. That was never on mine. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And she'll drop back now to 5 under. Up next, it is the number 18 handicap hole, but don't be fooled. The 163-yard par 3 12 has the most challenging green at Whistling Straits. And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. So, a tough hole, and it's in for bogey at 12. And she'll fall to 4 under par. Just amazing what man can do, right? Make the earth look like the moon, make Wisconsin look like Ireland. That's what this 402-yard par 4 13th is all about. They call it cliffhanger, and you can see why. That green is hanging over the cliffs above Lake Michigan. Good luck here. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot. Good look at the green.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And there's no space for a lapse in concentration here, perhaps a little bit further away than we would have liked, but a 2-putt would be a very good result.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And she'll remain at 4 under par. Moving now to the 14th, 396-yard par 4, dogleg left. Cutting the corner is a big risk due to a big fairway bunker. Now the par 4, 14th, and Frank, this is not about brute strength, is it?
A bit of a head scratcher here. When you first look at it, you think you just pull out the driver, but it narrows up in the driving area. So really it's a layup off the tee, just a short iron in from there. Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad. And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss-hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Well, this one is tracking. It's on a good line. Look out. This one could be really good. Oh, just short. But that is mission accomplished there. Very well done. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And her score is going to stay right where it is. The 15th now, and a 503-yard par 4 here at Whistling Straits.
Well, it's certainly beautiful to look at, but tough to play. Bunkered once again left and right, but it's a hole that you have to hit a driver down here, just purely because of the length of the hole.
That will do just fine. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. And how about that for a nice approach from way out? That one finds the green with a birdie putt on tap. A look at birdie here at 15.
And a very manageable look here. Just the slightest of movements to the left, but mostly level.
Nope. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Getting set to take on the finishing holes here at Whistling Straits. How do you close this out on the right foot, Frank?
Well, this is the shortest of the 4 par 5s at 568 yards. There's a big crop of bunkers down the right side. Just a driver off those is certainly going to make this par 5 reachable. What a great tee shot. Perfect, right down the middle.
That's it. 2 solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5 and comfortably on for 2.
Great opportunity right here. 10 feet for eagle. Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And she'll move now to 5 under par. Well, Frank, we know that Pete Dye has given the world some intimidating par 3s, most notably the 17th at TPC Sawgrass. He says this one is even more fearsome.
And the reason why is the drop up on the left. It's 20 feet below the level of the green. Then you've got the sand dunes on the right, where they're sort of speckled with bunkers as well. And then there's a little sliver of green grass in between. That's the green.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by. Oh, yeah, worth an exhale there. That's a good par save here at 17. And their score's going to stay right where it is. The final hole, the 18th, and the clubhouse in the distance. Frank, it's looking like home sweet home, isn't it?
Well, if you can hit the fairway here, that's one thing, but it still leaves an enormously long second shot.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. That one was running so hot. This is an 11-foot putt. That's a good putt to save par here at 18. And this will be a 72 for this final round. So, Frank, this a solid week of golf, you'd have to say. They stuck around on the outskirts of contention, and ultimately it'll be a top 20 finish.
I think it's a good chance to have a little deep dive into the stats on driving accuracy. Is it not long enough? Maybe a few greens there and here and there missed. I mean, that's how you get a little bit better. It's a good time to have a little look back.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds. I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.